Renegade. Man afraid, man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest, you know, tabloid. Why people, hey, good evening, good night, good afternoon, good morning. Yes. Why may I tell you? Honest. Your JLP administration, let me just get to it. Are the most evil, most corrupted, most criminal. Hey, listen. These are the worst administration that the history of humankind, not just Jamaica. Yes. I will prove something to you right now too, yeah? Yeah, man. People, I get back my voice to clip up, I tell you, I have some little line, man, little thing the right this up. No, listen. I drink it straight, you know. I drink it straight, but you know, if I go on and beat them, yes, man. So we're going to talk about some things and point out something with Andrew Holness. I want you to tell me the truth. I want you to tell me the truth. If you don't ever see any other administration so corrupted, I don't know who you leave out at the 40 yard when you touch some corruption. Be a face in your face. Well, I'll go back to my Usain Bolt thing to you. I'm going to ask you a straight question and I want you to tell me the truth. You ever hear the Prime Minister engage and talk about Usain Bolt money? Babsy, you got to kiss him on the lip, you know. That look bad all over the world, you know. What them try to do is calm him down. Fear Prime Minister. When he want to score political point, though, him talk about the little baby with dead and two little brother with dead and them thing there. But not about the money. This bad. Saying, let me start my show. Start my show.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We not make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We not make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber day.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Make the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bull man. We send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical filter. Put up in the rhythm, they load some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.
Hey people, my friend got clean up my feral back clean on. You know feral, right? Feral compound. Me never want to take it. Sit down. Feral. Yeah man, me just knock out my feral back and just go and go for your car. Yeah man, my friend. Yeah man, see? You're ready, you know. You're ready, you know. Alright, so make we get ready to this. But I should only say the Prime Minister no good, none at all. None at all. Hey, I'm not going to eat up everybody one time right now. But you know, so just eat up all the family in the chat. See? Yes, man. Yeah, man. Eat up the family in the chat. All right. Let me get to this. I'm going to show you the Prime Minister is not good. First thing I'm going to play this. Just remind you of something. Look on this.
So, you said... You notice I can just call you say that down the head and he comes up.
Smart man.
So this is a citation being presented to Usain with gratitude to Dr. the Honorable Usain Bolt, OJ, CD, And of course, our special son.
Greetings, everybody. If I may, in 2002, I was marketing manager for Air Jamaica. Somebody called me and said, I have 2 athletes for you to big up. One was Jermaine Gonzalez, the other one was a gentleman called Usain Bolt. And the moral of the story is treat everybody with respect. You don't know where people are going in life. And here we have the gentleman I bigged up is now the greatest of all times in the world. Let's give a big round of applause, Usain Bolt.
People, we just want to remind them of something. It's a last year, yeah? Last year. Yes. It's a last year. Last year, you know. So them friend him up, but I don't know where money. I'm going to listen to the Prime Minister. That I try to show you. In no regard, nobody. And you friend them from in a SSL. Move the money. Number one, you collect all money on this. Yeah? You collect money. We see you collect how much 100,000 US. From out of SSL, we don't see you put money in it. If you get back in 12.7 million US all now. This is a sin. Yeah? And then cover it up front of our face. You know, hear him talk about Usain, but you see him talk about if you get to youth star. I'm going to play something. At the worst, hey, Andrew can't treat nobody again, you know. Continue play.
So we are pleased to present the citation in honor and recognition to you, Dr. the Honorable Usain Bolt, on behalf of the government and people of Jamaica, for your outstanding contribution as a Jamaican legend and world-renowned track and field athlete.
Good there. And well, them should have had last year. Them should have said yes, and the government head chop your money. But them not had that. Them a get thing and feel good. Hey, them a go like them a smooth criminal. People for call it artist. Hey, let me tell you this. If you just call it out. Yeah? Them not say, yo, we chop your money, you know. The government, yeah man, we and them over there in the SSL, we chop your money. No, them are give him this. Him feel good. Continue.
Was held triple world and Olympic records in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and the 4x100 meters relay, as well as being an 8-time Olympic gold medalist and 11-time world champion.
8-time gold medalist, 11-time world champion. How much medal Andrew won this win? He never go out the blood, sweat and tears and go run and go race and go do every little thing. He can't drop down on field. And go train so hard and do nothing. Andrew never work in a barn yet. He never work yet. Andrew do a hard job. Eh? But him super rich. Continue.
And on behalf, yes, can clap, big clap. And on behalf of the 13 states that we cover at the consulate, including Florida, Texas, Georgia, North and South Carolina, as far west as Arizona, I speak on behalf of all Jamaicans and all well-thinking people of the world. We say big up to Usain Bolt.
So, you should have goddamn shame though. Babsy. Prime Minister should have goddamn shame. You big him up now. Last year this. But them can't get back his money and come out and do this. Yeah? I remember me never hear the Prime Minister talk about it one time. Him not condemn Kazu, you know. Him give him a job. Him put him on board. No make Andrew chicken, you know. That for stop. Can't treat nobody boy, you know. Alright, continue.
So you're saying you continue to be a trailblazer, inspirational athlete, and amazing human being who has impacted many lives across the world. This life-size bronze sculpture in your likeness in the iconic To the World pose and now on display at the Anson Sports Complex, Miramar, Florida.
So, you're telling about one what to make him feel good. You put a bronze statue, and of them even do it at them over in the state. And you come and I show him this bronze statue. Nothing but the $12.3 million, nearly 13 million US. Some people don't have $1 US much as we have 12.7 million, over nearly $2 billion Jamaican. And we go in there go thief it. And now him can't get back his money. See, it alone him did have. Yeah? The fastest man in the world, you leave him broke now, and maybe the past street side of bed. See, it alone him did have to survive, pan. You never leave little female game back some, you know, you thief everything. And you want to tell me, Mr. Jones, administration good? Them worse than vipers. And you notice the PSOJ, you know, come out and say, yeah, you see and forget back your money. And Ligel can't get the next liar took have to do something for him before him leave. Ligel, before all of this, you know, this evil. Where can you put Jamaica, you a part of that in a track and field? You know, Jamaica, pan the map stable. You have the record. Them narrate you. Me never hear one time the Prime Minister come and say, me condemn it. Cause me condemn you. Cause SSL me condemn only because we don't have the youth money. Look how long it gone. And I know we don't hear it. Look how long. Saying, they are evil. Continue.
United States will serve as an inspiration to not just Jamaicans in the diaspora, but all ethnicities and cultures, especially young and old.
You know what me stay? Change the weather, you know. You know what me stay? Then couldn't give me this, me not take it, you know. And me that go there. Let me tell you, then carry on put me, you know. Because me that go there, I'm front of the TV, front of the whole camera. Me just tell them, say, oh, now fucking thief, fuck off. Give me 12.5 million the same way. Me, and that me that do. Yes. Them that can't up and run up and down because if them carry the news, I'm in a business. Me no care. A matter of fact, if I me like him that call BBC and CNN and say me I go down there so and me I make a speech and them have my money. And when them come and she say, me say fuck off. Give me 12.7 million me run for that. Blood, sweat and tears. Who know a criminal? Same way. And nobody couldn't stop me neither. Nobody. Them lucky say, man, right. Them can't trick them. Yeah? Can't run with me, you know. Yeah, can't run with me. You see? Me I tell you. I just one thing me I go there for. You see, this last year. Make we hear with the Prime Minister after intercourt fee money. I trick them one, trick you and serve him. Nobody, you cannot play with me. And if you go on like you go around me to you get banned and everything too, you know. You have to know what you do, you know. Them couldn't put me, them people like this them up with. Until they say, be careful, you know, and the country, and you remember, we are gonna make back your money. You couldn't keep my money no week now pass. The whole place me I turn upside down. Me not ask them. I tell them. So boy I say, reggae medic. So I better me stay on me when I'm wilderness then. Come here, I tell them. Front of the camera, me I tell them that. Me I wait till front of the camera, invite more and tell them mine. Me not play hypocrite role. Them fi fuck off. Yes. Yeah, man. See? So them that know say, okay, man, you can't invite him, don't do it. Don't do it. You have him things, make sure him get him things, and don't before you get him upset. Come you think we could do this? Me that play hypocrite role, me that sin myself. Not doing it. Yeah. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, my fire for blaze, man. Now what you say? What you say? Me just take it to them. Me have it, man. See? I know, me not have a swatch out. I'm so not sure. Just different climate and then just real horse. Soon gone, man. My thing I like, a couple of me just drink something and I have some lime. They said, soon gone again. Yeah, soon gone, man. Fast. See? So this was a trick. Make we listen to the Prime Minister now. Where I say about every mention you see a name, I want like him never know. Yesterday take him money. He's a wicked guy, you know. Honest. The man moving thing from 2021, but 2023 when them talk to him, he must say, boy, he must wait. Listen what he must say. Listen.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness has hit back at critics over the time he took to comment on the multi-million-dollar fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. For almost 2 weeks, the fraud has dominated headlines locally and across global media. But Mr. Holness said he only wanted to address the matter when he had received the facts. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has been facing backlash for his delay in commenting on the fraud case involving over 40 investors, including Sprint legend Usain Bolt. The opposition and other quarters of society have questioned whether or not the delayed response was in a bid to cover up information. But Mr. Holness says not so.
There was this query as to why I didn't jump out with a statement immediately. Simply because I have a duty that when I speak, the information that I provide must be unassailable.
You saw him wicked and evil. The information him speak must be unassailable. When him closing thing from 2021, looking at the IC report, and you see him get money from them. Get calical money, you know. From them, you know. And him say him never know nothing. This should have sent him a prison. This can't be a prime minister. No, people that pick out that, don't it? I should have the feds have him a deal with him. Because this a pure lie. This are evil. This are evil. You collect your money from 20, you close it down. NCB, open an account in at the same time. And 10 days after, 140,000 US plus they in all around 200,000 US. Him get right? Yes, still him never know in 2023 nothing. He might forget, you know, he might forget the message. He never know what going on. And him collect it. If this was in America and in a prison long time, for just this. Him too big face. And him not mention Usain money neither, you know. Him not mention Usain money. Saying? Him not mention it. This bad. You understand? This bad. This more than bad. Let me have that phone there. Let me look for where you just said, saying? This more than bad. This a garbage. Saying? But yes, still, him come out and talk this kind of thing. This is evil. This is evil. Continue play.
And that means you have to take time to verify. But we saw in the interim that some persons had a field day with misinformation. And I wonder what was the motive for that. It was almost gleeful celebration.
The Prime Minister, like his Finance Minister, Dr. Nigel.
And him say misinformation. There is no misinformation. This guy lied. Lie. Me never freeze him, I'm good. This guy lie. Him too lie, man. You get your money. Eh? You seeing carry the flag. No, you carry down Jamaica, him rise Jamaica. And you get money out of that. Boy, we not see you put in none. But film 12.7 gone and other people money. And you're there so and I talk about and I drop word pan opposition and other people. Same never know. So him have to wait before him come out, come talk. Then sit down and I say, well, you have to go say, remember, you know, you get no fight, you know. So remember, you have to know where you say to, you know. And the man say, yeah, man, find something, man. And then the one of them come up with something to come talk. Them two lie. Them evil. These are the worst prime minister in the history of the world. And them two are the lie this thing. Honest. If you get your money, listen. If you them on SSL and you get how much money what we see now at IC. This way you come out was true. You will never know what going. Yes, they come out and make you know say you close down your account with them. From 2021. That means in-house trading. That's in your prison also. 2021. But you never know what going. And you get money from them from before that. The youth money come out. Yeah. And everybody think him get back his money until the team start put up something and say, you see it. This. Just think of it. Still your money. And they want money, them invite to come do this and it's safe. You don't have nothing else. Can you imagine you work so hard and them clamp your food? And you turn back now, you have to depend on the street side and beg. This is more than sin. Yes, it's more than sin. And you're too dangerous. So me don't want nobody, hey, that's why you can't pick up for a guy like this, you know. Yeah? And the devil is, man, him dangerous, man. And him lie. Him lie. But him come make a speech. And you have PSOJ and none of them come out. The one of them, yeah. I pick up feet. The one of them, hey, them dangerous, you know. Very dangerous. Don't set up my voice till tomorrow at Titans night. Well, yeah, you know, when I'm playing here, don't play. The guy dangerous. When I have that phone, them, I never see it. Maybe some people are calling me, come to gun. Go up, I never see me on that phone. You see him? Him dangerous. Him lie, too lie. Yeah.
Clark is adamant that those who are implicated in the fraud case must be brought to book. He says an example must be set that crimes of this nature are not accepted in the country.
The government will not socialize any debt, and we will not socialize the failure of our banks to be prudential.
So people, this, no bank never fail. You have to listen to what I'm saying, you know. We will not socialize any data about bank. This was shit. SSL is not a bank. You hear what I'm doing? Blame bank. Them not here. This is wicked, you know. Him dangerous. Very dangerous. We don't know if I want to never hear him. It's not a bank. SSL is a bank. Play it back. So I'm telling the government, and you're still, you have reporter. When you dissect further on the hear, you can't, let me tell you this. You say, even when I lap here and go and I hear you say something to me, I process that fast, you know. You have to be careful, because I process things fast. Every single word come out of your mouth, I process it. I might tell you something to you, and you say something else, and I process it, and I take it for a threat, I take it for something else, and then me and you. You have to be careful. How them not process this? And hear me go around, and him too lie. You understand? Him too lie, him dangerous. Listen again.
He says an example must be set that crimes of this nature are not accepted in the country.
The government will not socialize any debt, and we will not socialize the failure of our banks.
What the bank did fail? A SSL we are deal with. Stock and exchange. Yeah? Security. Never a bank. And none of the bank them. When I tell you the fail of the banks, so I know never touch SSL. This is how I'm talking, but you know what nice? Me here man can't play it back to and point out to be a shit him attack. Him attack about bank when we never have a bank fail, but we have SSL where we have people money. Yeah? Yeah, so SSL is not a bank. It names Stock and Exchange, right? Yes. So you know what them deal with. It wasn't a bank. Yeah? So this, hey, Andrew, go outside too, you know. Come with me in another chatting video. Go outside, man. This was a lie. He should have get charged sweet and the police them see why they never charge him. This guy, him get away with too much things. And the party no good neither because him should have stepped down long time. He should have stepped down long time. But them no good neither, you know. The whole of them are the same thing. That's why I wait to when them tell me who the next person. Holness. That thing they want to get yesterday, you know. Make sure and none of them when I jump up and I talk about them do you wrong. Make sure none of your MP them. Yeah? Make sure none of them, you know. You make sure. Yeah? Make sure none of them when they get that for table pan. Yeah? That to show you are the worst government this. Worst! Even people who vote leave, if you're JLP and thing, if you admit to yourself this, Siago can't beat him. Him to be faced with criminality. With corruption. Yeah? With nepotism and cronyism. Yeah? Yeah, and witch hunting. Call them the witch hunting too, you know. If you're PMP, yeah, when you talk out, you're PMP. When you talk out against him, you're PMP. That don't make no sense. See me, I say, all of them are the same thing. When I ramp put them on you. When you have to turn up the heat on them, you know, hey, I beat it till them, I been, hey, let me tell you, the man dangerous, you know. We're asking about some of the money too, you know. And no, when you don't hear me mention Bolt name in my mouth. But they still last year, them go give him that. No, I give him about doctor this and that, like him I eat that. Them couldn't do me so. Number one, me not deal with them neither. So you couldn't call me, because you're enemy. You can't rob my money, and then if you never deal with it now. Because some deal with things, me process things different. If I'm last money this me have, and you rob it, that means you put me in a bankruptcy. That means you know you're busy about my kids then, because I have young kids. You know busy about my wife and my kids and my rent and my bills them and nothing. That means you just go in and want to take for 12.8 million US. What I work hard for. US million, not 1 million them thief, you know. And that's enough, because 160 million now, you know. That's over nearly $2 billion, you know. Billion in Jamaica, no people not see. So for the last 1 year, take away everything, you know, give me back 1 cent, okay, we are do. And Ligel come out and say, okay, well, give back people this, but, you know, say, okay, try to find back even half of this and give him a quarter, give him something. He have to come out and say, I know me, I wait for my money. When they take the youth money, it's a sin. And you have a prime minister. When them talk about here, with some other minister, and them close them out, the whole of them are shit. What are not shit? Yeah, man. We're not criminal, man. Yeah? You have a government, and when you look at the government and SSL a friend, he might get money. The head of the government get money from SSL. And when you look, NCB, open account, $0. Nothing. Open foreign account, and then SSL put money in it. Well, this a joke. It's a joke. You get over 200,000 US, over 30 million from SSL. But I know him don't say, boy, Bolt, it's wrong. SSL, you have to pay about Bolt. No, him just silent. When you not say what I want. Then him really a prime minister, Andrew Holness. When you really an idiot to pick up to a guy like this. That's when you want to sink the whole place. Him can't be a prime minister. This is a chopper. That ain't a prime minister. You see? That cannot be a prime minister. And we're asking about some of the money. You just think deep down in your soul and just think about what me are talking about right now. Can't be a prime minister. Let me hear that young miss here.
This administration are the most corrupt I have seen in my time. At the first, I see so much scandal, so much corruption, so much thief in a guan, in a plain sight, and nothing is being done about it. So all this time, me feel like Usain Bolt will get back his money because the man is so quiet and humble about the situation. Come to find out, them still hold the man millions of blood clot US dollar hostage. And it come like there's no resolve that is gonna be to the problem. Like the politician, the government, the governing bodies, who in charge of things right now. Una no shame. Una no blood clot shame. This man is not a normal man, you know. Usain Bolt is a 8-time Olympic champion, brother, living legend. One of the most infamous persons we watch Jajaland right now. You see me? Like this man literally give him blood, sweat, and bumbuckler tears. Represent the country to the fullest. When you never support him. And this is how to repair the man, brother. And you seen better than me. Because how much? 13 million US? If NCB take $1,000 out of my money, me a char fire. Corruption, war. But I as a Jamaican, I am embarrassed. This is one of the worst scandal in the history of scandal in this country. And what pisses me off is that everybody quiet, Prime Minister quiet, everybody quiet. Like, we need resolve. We need justice to blood clot Bolt today, and today we want it now. Because full time we have to stop them something, brother. This man could have invested money in any institution around the world and he choose to bring it home. And look how they do. Disgusting.
True. Yeah. True, man. True. See? You never hear the Prime Minister open his mouth. But him can't say Radam on the little boy Radam. Him can't say anything. And him say when I say, you know what him say? Let me play what the Prime Minister say. So. Hear what the Prime Minister said to Una now as voter the other day. Hear this. Hear this.
Does not hear about your heaven. I hear the spirit of a little baby crying, 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 saying, why did the people keep the Labour Party government in? If the Labour Party government was in, I would still be alive. I hear the spirit of the 18 babies that have died because of the incompetence.
So people make them under sit down and just tell them, like, you hear a spirit of a baby crying. Baby we can't talk, but you hear the spirit of a baby crying. So you're in the demon realms in the world. Yeah? Mm-hmm. This is how dangerous, very, very dangerous. And now the man mentioned Usain Bolt. But him can go to dread, forget him audience. We don't realize what we do. See? On top of that, when I get some money in the COVID time and get some money for the youth. Let me hear what the money are for. And I know hear this.
Mr. Prime Minister, I want to warmly welcome you again. It has been not since 1995 that a Prime Minister of Jamaica has visited the White House. And so President Joe Biden and I are very honored and very excited about your presence here today to reaffirm the strength of the relationship between the United States and Jamaica and the Caribbean as a whole, but also on this, the 60th anniversary, not only of Jamaica's independence, but of the diplomatic relationship between Jamaica and the United States. As I told the Prime Minister privately, and I will say it again publicly, this is a very important relationship to the United States. We take very seriously our membership in the Western Hemisphere, and we are acutely aware of the interconnection and interdependence between the United States and Jamaica. As a point of personal privilege, I grew up going to Jamaica. My family, half of my family is from St. Ann Parish in Jamaica, and I know I share that history with millions of Americans who have their roots through the generations in Jamaica. In addition to, of course, then those people-to-people ties between the United States and Jamaica, as I said, in context of being neighbors in the Western Hemisphere, we have a long-standing strategic relationship. And
people, him now listen to what she is saying. And the money him go find the 31 million US. 31, that's nearly 500 million. That's $400 million, 400 million, nearly 500 million, right? 31 million, right? 400. Prime Minister, you say I have $400 million that I run through 3 accounts, I don't know. Yes, but a $400 million that, because 1 million, it'll be the time of like 150 million Jamaica. And at 10 million. What me I talk about? I'm not talking about another 3 million I talk. A billion him get 31. A 4.8 billion him get. But me see my run nearly $500 million through my account. We don't know where the money are going. We don't know where the money are going. And a 3 million, 31.8 million. Let me listen first. Yeah? We don't know where the money are going. Get it for the youth, them, for the people, them, and everything. We don't know where it's going either. Yeah? Play.
a diplomatic relationship and a deep historic partnership. And it is in furtherance of that that I'm proud and pleased to announce today 3 specific initiatives that the Prime Minister and I discussed that are in furtherance of the strength and the importance of that relationship. We talked extensively about the Prime Minister's approach and the need of Jamaica to continue to invest in its prosperity, in its economic health and strength. To that end, the United States, and I am announcing today, will be investing $20 million to assist in the strengthening and the expansion of Jamaica's commerce in a way that we fully intend will have an impact in strengthening the economy of Jamaica and drive economic growth. We also recognize, just as it has been in the United States for Jamaica, one of the issues that has been presented as an issue that is economic in the way of its impact has been the pandemic. So to that end, we are announcing today also that we will assist Jamaica in COVID recovery by assisting in terms of the recovery efforts in Jamaica that have been essential to, I believe, what is necessary to strengthen not only the issue of public health, but also the economy. And this is on top of more than what we have done throughout the year since the start of the pandemic, $12 million in COVID assistance. And
so hold on, people. When you take on a pen and paper, because we don't see the money I know. And about money I'm missing. Them money I'm missing too. She said, well, it start, them get 12 million first. They might get around 31 years plus other things. Maybe they'll see what she give. Them money, we don't know where them going on. We don't know. Continue.
More than 600,000 vaccinations or vaccines that have been donated. Lastly, but most importantly, a great part of our conversation, Mr. Prime Minister, that we appreciate has been about the priority we share for security in the region, as well as the issue of crime prevention. So we discussed, of course, the priority that your government places on both those issues, and we agree that one area of important focus is on youth and on, as you said, the human capital of Jamaica. To that end, we have committed, and we are announcing now, to provide $10 million to target at-risk youth in Jamaica through
1.5 something billion that. Ask them if any one of the youth them get anything out of that, plus the 20 million. Yo, honest, you're the worst thing, you know. US, when none of the youth them they get not even a cent. I'm going to target police code, they forgot lock them up and do all kind of things. No money no go to help them, we don't know where the money gone. And I got play somewhere and say about what they must do to the PMP. But remember why I hear this? Because we don't know that money. The money are chopped too, by the way, you know. The money are chopped. We don't know where it's there. Hey, chopper. Where the money there? We don't ask us both money alone. Yeah? 10 million. Plus, him get too much money before in the pandemic. Him charge people 200,000 for mass. And about him anger. Anger what? You much people bury them granny, bury them grandmother and grandfather, and bury them mother and father because of him. Eh? You understand? This a foolishness. You understand? Yeah? Yeah, man. Continue. Well, really, John Kajak say I get 10,000. You see 10,000 I stuff the ballot box. 1,000, them will get 2,000 out of 43. Them take the ballot box and stuff them. Yes. And it's still not reach 5,000. Yeah? Stuff it. After how much hours gone, you don't get no vote. They say you don't better get no vote, not at all. You see? Stuff it. John Kojak it. Eh? All right. Continue.
Through a number of initiatives that we believe will have exponential impact not only on the issue of crime prevention, but what we intend as well, which is to strengthen, as you have described, the natural human capital that exists in Jamaica among young people. And finally, our conversation spanned not only those issues, but issues that are about a global significance. And to that end, I thank the Prime Minister for the leadership that he has offered in the context of votes that have been taken in the United Nations, and in terms of Jamaica's strong stand in joining the United Nations and the United States in condemning Russia's aggression in Ukraine. We also discussed quite extensively the impact of the climate crisis on island nations, and in particular on Jamaica. We discussed, and from my perspective, I recognize and we recognize that the world's emissions have an outsized effect in the Caribbean, including on Jamaica. And I thank the Prime Minister for his leadership.
I check more see him get it because him say him not get it. Because me no more watch it and him get it. Yeah? We don't know what the money they do in the US. It chap too. Like SSL. I'll be a chapping.
In that regard, and we are eager to partner with the Prime Minister on what we can do to invest and prioritize climate resilience, but also an investment in renewable energies, understanding that this is about energy sources and it is also about human capital and development and supporting the economy there. So, in conclusion, I will say that the United States and Jamaica continue to be close friends with many, many issues in common. And this partnership is an important one and an enduring one for the United States. And we look forward to strengthening and continuing to strengthen the relationship. Mr. Prime Minister, again, welcome and thank you.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to be hosted here at the White House. My team and I are grateful for the very warm...
Hey, people, please, no disrespect, but don't look at any antique or anything gone, because we have sticky fingers around, we don't know. I don't have camera at the White House and things to trap people, but we don't have to watch, because bold money gone. So we can't trust, we not trust nothing right now. You understand? Yes, we have to watch. When they invite some people come on the White House here, or anywhere at all. Yes.
Warm reception we've received. Madam Vice President, from the outset, let me say thank you for the announcements that you have made for support for Jamaica in the areas of commerce, health, and COVID-19 recovery, and for us, very importantly, human capital development. And also for the commitment for further strategic dialogue as to how Jamaica and the region on a whole can be supported, particularly in transitioning our democracies into prosperous economies. And that has been the essence of our conversation.
Indeed.
I talk about two prosperous economy. I think those are two prosperous. You look at United States, the #1 economy in the world, and then look at Jamaica. Where them chap most of everything that them can't even find back Usain Bolt money, them talk about prosperous economy. Eh? No, him not go went to turn president. Him can't go there. So you know, sir, remember tell you, anything with sticky fingers you can't use around here, you know. Yes. Let's run out.
Madam Vice President, let me say that you have been a source of inspiration and great pride for many Caribbean people, in particular our young women in the region. And we are indeed seeing an increase in the political participation of young women, and this diversity in the political space will augur well for the region.
Yeah, because a Kamala Harris, when him just a say 2020, this is how him lie to people. Me not make it pass me. Me not, yo, my advice I come, me tell you some my advice to you, man. Me not make it pass me. This is Kamala Harris, 2020, she and him see her, because she might tell you something else, but you know, people that they not see them. But you see her now, 2020. And them are talk these things. Tell me now, how long Cougar in the soil of politics? From that 1970 yard. When Camilla smart, she was around 64. Yeah? From 70 yard, 60 yard or 70 yard. And the one we dead, Shiny, look, Camilla not into politics yet. Most of who him have around them not young, you know. I want two of them will come. A matter of fact, when them win, them win too. So it will be she and motivate them. This is how him lie. If you talk about Rhoda, around 2013, she around there, them have Florida. Them don't know about Camilla them time there. So this is how him lie. But inspiration to them, and that's why them in a politics now. 2020, the election when Jamaica, you know, seem like they say, you know. And because them see she around, that's why, them did run him, and them shake up all the shah. This is how him lie, though. If you just get cross something, dangerous, very dangerous. He could not talk post-attack from 1974, she do the thing and then she leave. Woman, he could not talk 7 website because she in there from Wapia kill fill up. This is how Andrew won this lie. He don't know if he talk, say, you know. So Camilla make the one of them woman they know join. Angela Baumberger come from council days. Most of them are come from council days. Why am lie so, man? Why am lie so? Continue.
And I want to congratulate you,
Thank you.
on your leadership and your accomplishments.
Thank you.
This visit takes place in the context of Jamaica celebrating 60 years of independence and 60 years of diplomatic relations with the United States. The United States was one of the first countries to recognize newly independent Jamaica. And we have had that very strong relationship since. The United States and Jamaica enjoys strong people-to-people economic and development partnerships, and we're very proud of our continued strong relationship. Today, our discussions reaffirmed this strong partnership, and we discuss ways in which this partnership can be strengthened and expanded. Madam Vice President, the Jamaican government and people have sacrificed and worked hard to successfully entrench macroeconomic stability and fiscal.
Jamaican government and people, but macroeconomic stability. All one of this, to the command man, it don't mean nothing to them, you know. I just bullshit him attacking. I just the big boy alone, so they could think benefit, because them get waivers and get concession and get all kind of things, you know. So them look upon him and make them carry everything free. They carry them. When them sell them, pay the liquor tax and them chop some money and do everything. So them like people like this, we pressure poor people and let them go. Big boy, them love him. Go on thief, because we can go and do everything and we are run the country. We have the country now where we want it. Remember, them small in numbers and them now vote. Yeah? Yeah, we want to share the pie for every single Jamaican. Not for chat, but in a real action. Him too lie to, you know. Continue.
Fiscal sustainability, and in particular in managing our debt. It is a journey on which...
What kind of debt him manage? You might tell the debt to GDP. So if you didn't owe, yes, debt to GDP was 100 or 105 or something, and you put it at 73, that means you pay more money, the younger pay dump on the debt, you not pay the debt. And some interest you pay off and some sitting man. The debt right now at $2.8 trillion. What happened to him? If you look at where Porsche leave it higher right now, and him say him pay. He might gonna suffer you more because him have the money and just pay them, pay off this big interest, and them still go buy more money. Because him feeling everybody can do maths. You know, your crunch numbers, my crunch numbers. Him can't trick me. You got to trick some people that know about maths. You got to trick the guy about, well, he's not going to do maths. So good neither. So, can't trick my man. See? Continue.
The United States has been a very good partner through several of your agencies and indeed various multinational, multilateral institutions. Jamaica today is a model of a small, open economy which has transitioned its public financial management into a stable and financially prudent one.
Lie again. Lie again. When you go look at the dollar and go look at the thing, this is what I'm doing all the time. Continue.
To secure these gains, we must now turn our attention to addressing the vulnerabilities that have been exposed within the context of a pandemic and other global developments, particularly in relation to energy security. In this regard, growth, infrastructure, human development, national security, and as noted, energy security are areas of priority. We believe these areas also coincide with the United States' interests in ensuring that the region is secure, peaceful, stable, and prosperous. We have presented an overall plan to secure Jamaica's prosperity and growth and have provided an outline.
Hey, when you send the plan, him get the money, you know, I chat them where him get the money, you know. When you send the plan, me tell us, don't follow the PR, you know, that thing use and trick the people. Me now work again, you know. See, this is not working again. I'm going to play something after this one, so when I get the money. Because the money they chap to, we don't know when do the money, you know. And a billions that him get to, you know. Him collect, you know. All right.
On how our focused partnership with the U.S. can deliver on the promise of the great future that Jamaica envisions, particularly as we herald in our 60th year of independence. In this regard, Jamaica will redouble our efforts in tackling illegal trafficking of weapons and persons, the lottery scam, and other transnational crimes.
So if you have to tackle yourself first. You notice him not say the cocaine and other crime, weapon and scamming. Yes, still the cocaine have more money that, listen, can you imagine you have 80 million US worth of cocaine coming in your place? 80 million, 70 odd million, 50 odd million, where the money have come from to go buy the cocaine, much as you can in the place. Him dangerous, you know. Him no mention the cocaine because the big boys, them and what have you, who get them caught. You see it? Continue.
To address this in a decisive way, we are seeking to foster increased partnerships and collaboration on information and intelligence sharing, extradition, and other law enforcement efforts. On the economic development front, we reiterated that we would welcome refocused attention on Jamaica in areas of security, energy, capacity building, infrastructure, and nearshore digital technology hubs. But
so I'm not the US to give them the one of this, you know. Him welcome it. Digital technology. I do him tell the same that I go, and then him go in India the other day. Turn gardener boy. Yes. Go down there, them take him and put him for a plant tree. And send him at the river where them burn body and fling the ashes, you know. Wash it and in them go. And I boss both thing going away. I don't want to go in them river there. Yes. In them go. And then come back, yeah, and go on a funeral. And the man attack them, pick it up and them head and attack the man. Yeah? Yes. The man drop down, you know, them attack the man. I say the man attack him. And when you attack, no one only say attack. That's why when you have sticky fingers, when you attack, you just stick it up, you just wear every cap now. Everywhere you go, I mean them attack. Then if you don't have no cap, you don't fit you, you're good. No, so. Continue.
Vice President, I thank you for your time today. And again, we welcome the announcements you have made in support of Jamaica.
Yeah, the money you want. That's why I play it out, you know. But well, he must say thank you, and I will see you. Make sure call them back and say, okay, this is the check. Yeah, when they say a while, well, that's why you must have to sing that bird, you know, the money you want. We don't know where they're now. Yeah.
A strong and deep relationship with the United States is built on our shared democratic values and principles. It is an enduring relationship. We look forward to working with you to leverage the strength of our partnerships to enhance the security, peace, well-being, and prosperity of the region.
So should I give him the check? Remember next one when she come up and she give him the check. 31 million. Where the money gone? Plus them they get other things in and them cancel them pay certain things. If you know, remember them get them the free too, you know. From US and from India. Africa give them things to free. Them get money till they look bad. We don't know where the money there. Him chop a couple billion that too, you know. So the Bolt money alone get chopped. I know the man mentioned about Bolt. Let me look for something here, so. Let me look at something else. Let me hear what I say yes.
Confidential and to protect their customers. Were we to do that, it would send a very bad signal.
So, him a talk about send bad signal when them done chop money, don't it? Let me look at this here, so.
What was the mission? The mission was to move Jamaicans from poor thinking, poor way of life, move Jamaicans from poverty to prosperity.
When I finish him good enough, he might move it from the poor thinking, poor way of life, poor thinking himself first. So you must think just one dream, have a hope. That thing does say, not my word. I play back. The better second man. But just him say you must say, don't put nothing in a PMP. Listen again.
What was the mission? The mission was to move Jamaicans from poor thinking, poor way of life, move Jamaicans from poverty to prosperity.
And then clap. Yeah. Let me hear what him say. You can.
It's not just my belief. One DJ said it far more eloquently than I could say it. Every ghetto youth is a star.
Every time I see this guy, with the head favor Wolf Dog, in favor the guy in the races of the last start, man. When go up the thing there with Indiana Jones and fire burning, see how him look. See how him look, man. That one, yeah. Never stop it and look on him. Here, every ghetto youth a star, but yesterday man rather me have 15 years. So this is how they talk to him, delegate and them and look vote. We can't make him treat nobody again. Listen, yes or no. Listen what I say, yes or.
Ambitious. If you know my
don't play a story yet. Yeah, what am I telling you so you must do now? Yeah.
A wise move to even consider allowing the PNP to even put a hand on the management of the economy.
Yeah, when they say a while, is that a wise move to consider to make the PNP put them on to manage the economy? Him finger them was sticky. And what you will see, if you keep him on the economy, unless he's a fucking baboon. We'd listen to something like this. Unless you are an idiot, you'd listen to something like this. Him love attack, you know. And him not see himself, you know. Yeah? These are the first government ever front of you with chop and not kill. Play it again.
It is not a wise move to even consider allowing the PNP to even put a hand on the management of the economy. So as your party leader and your prime minister, I have to advise you and tell you, and I have to speak generally to the country, don't give up certainty for uncertainty.
Don't give up certainty. That is the certainty of death, you know. Prisonership, hardment, sufferation, and death right now for uncertainty. You're certain perish on that man already. And more perish. It no mean the country no good. You see, it makes your line in pocket, you know. And come with PR, no PR now run me on here. I tell you, say, yo, sit down there and dead. Sit down with the hospital same way. Where you drop off a bed and dead. I'm at matter of fact, drop out a chair because you don't have no bed. Not even toilet tissue. And you're a female there. Yeah? Baby are dead, this and that, teacher not dead, not at all, not dead. Be about here, no food, money, deep valley, everything gone. Him say, if you keep that, Don't give up certainty. Give up certainty for uncertainty. Eh? When you look him over rich. Now when you talk, him say you bad mind. You bad mind. You bad mind him. Eh? I know, uncle thing me ask him. And ask him in here. You have a man that win at the world champion that him have the record, right? But we know much gold medal and them thing, that good Bolt. I want to go with 12.7 and you not even one time. Remember, if you come out tomorrow we're about it, you know. Because of the Prime Minister, me think he'll come out and come say, boy, this bad though, because, you know, him work and him rise the flag of the country. To a standard, and I will not stand here and him have to get back in money. Anybody who not go to prison. Not even But him a collect money out of it, you know. We not see him putting up but Bolt. In the business about Bolt. Yeah? You understand? You see it? In the business about Bolt. Him not even open him mouth and say, And him lie. Because him collect the money there already when him say him never know. So him a forget the whole full details. Him put the man on the boat, Casway. Unforgivable. Then hold on. Una have Gleaner, hear them start styling up. Una never do them investigation and write it and put it out. And say him lie. Because 2021, when him come out in the last year and say him never know. So him have to find out what going before him speak. Then when you look now, 2021, him get too much $100,000. 2020 and 2021. 2019 too. Him get too much money from SSL. 21 when him close down my account, him get too much money. That time them thief Bolt money long time, you know, thief out long time, you know. And I know him say him no know. Him no mention Bolt name one time out. But they still them call him last year. Up there so I give him things. I tell him about look past touch and look on this, I try to calm him down. Cougar that kiss him on the mouth already, not true. Eh? Yes, fam. Yeah, man. Cougar that kiss him on the mouth, kiss Bolt on the mouth, don't it? Smell the cougar looking. Remember cougar like everything out there. Yeah, my son. Yes, because one time she gets about supposed to about that shit. About kiss. In a public, I say, you know what is? Mummy style, I want to give a mummy style in a U-boat. Cougar dangerous, you know? Cougar dangerous. Yes. Yeah. A kiss of death. He met her, hey, him a withered up man. Cougar kiss him, man. He turn up and she just, man, go a better, hey, you, I go and grab him, I come run down, say, you know. Yes. And then send her again, and when you look, but Dr. Usain Bolt, to keep him quiet. This is the Prime Minister. Eh? You look out for him long time and look out for the rest of people and say, no, them I forget about them things. The worst Prime Minister will ever take foot in Jamaica, him. Me now ask him, hands down. Yeah? And send your cougar like she want, like she Amadou, so I want to turn you in a stone. Eh? Every part of she a stone already, you know. Don't yourself, stone. So, but I don't know she want to turn you in a stone for. Eh? Yes. Eh? Very dangerous. And the next lion one there, Elijah Clark, him a runway. See me? See me? Make a play something with him. So you hear this? You must put nothing in the PMP hand. Don't even put like people are idiot. Eh? You keeping sticky fingers like people are idiot on you. You think people are idiot on you? Now put them in. You understand? Guilty can just be louder than words, of course. Jennifer. Same way. Yeah? So I'm run out and I tell you, instead of tell you where I'm doing, I'll be a lie, I'm going to tell you. Be a PR. A matter of fact, your PR not working again, brother. I tell you, say, we're going to beat it till I'm a bend. We not play with the road. None at all. See? Make we hear this.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Government no longer has to pay salaries of SSL workers.
Okay, so you hear that? No longer have to pay. That means government did pay. And them tell lie. Oh, you said much money we have and all kind of thing, but you still keep on the same worker. So nobody couldn't use the computer. The guy like say, FBI come down and them advance. And not even one did it. This is how them lie. Him lie too, you know, see somebody else about PMP. PMP what? Lie. Him dangerous.
Insurance payout of US $1 million is no longer required to provide. Thank you for joining us. I'm Shane Masters, and here are the details. We begin with news that Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark says the government is no longer required to provide support for the salaries of Stocks and Securities Limited.
Tell me something in the first place. Them they tell me, say them are surprised them. Holness come and say him not pay nothing about no bank. But he never mention SSL. We never know the taxpayers' money for pay for causeway, for him damage. I remember Queen did come and say, what the hell government have to do with this? Say, hear this? Government now got bad payout because them get 1 million payout. So them are used to finish pay the work of them. And have the woman, by the way, she don't know no prison here. Because them leave her out, them have police runner, she don't know jail. Yeah? Yes. But you shouldn't even want the woman. Foolishness. And you hear them say them are going for mastermind, they not touch Casby. They not touch it. Yes. Continue.
SSL staff members. This as an insurance claim made by the temporary manager of SSL in April of this year to SSL's insurers in England has now been settled. In a release a short while ago, the minister revealed SSL received the insurance payout of US $1 million on Thursday, September 7.
People, both alone are $12.7 million, right? And them have insurance, and them have insurance 1 million US. Oh, that means, remember them say 30 million gone, you know. And your insurance, insurance for $1 million. You do the maths and tell me, no, man. Because I bet you don't have no insurance. Why it appear insurance to just $1 million payout for something, and then you take the money, say you pay staff. Or the staff them still there, we don't know who mix up. You know, so, at the boss them take the money, you know, and them chat the money, and the staff them. None of them. But we just ask the question why you still pay the staff. And why you have a place of how much billion? Yeah? How much 100 million US, but you're going to insure it for $1 million. Everything beat the purpose, don't it? Both money alone beat it. That means if anything you get a payout, you couldn't pay nobody. It make any sense? Eh? You have to listen when them talk, you know. Me tell you, so you have to dissect everything that come out of their mouth. And when you play something, you look everything where you hear them do. You notice we can't just stop it and play and point it out. Yeah, man.
This enables the company to settle the remainder of their August staff salary bill last Monday, September 11. Given the pace of the current investigations, it said SSL staff complement is projected to decline from 22 persons currently to no more than 8 persons by the end of November. The release further notes that the complete removal of SSL as a contingent liability of the government requires a final determination by the court on the issues surrounding who has proper authority over SSL, whether it is the Financial Services Commission's appointed temporary manager or the SSL board appointed trustee. In the meantime, beginning Friday, September 22, SSL will begin the process of transferring client securities from SSL to other dealers, while any cash balances in client accounts will be transferred to banks specified by clients.
You know, banks specified by clients because they are not in a bank. And I know the money, you say more money than that, you know, you hear that? Over 1 year that ago. 1 year ago that. Then they scheme the thing same way and nothing else. These people evil. And you can't follow. Let me tell you, Nigel, I go and hey, now I do have something for Nigel too, you know. You, Adam Stewart, you make me draw something for Elijah because you don't not treat nobody boy. Remember, you know, them have an election and Elijah did run with this. Look where I run with.
Welcome back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands and online at onespotmedia.com.
Up first this evening, come January 1 next year until December 2025, passengers of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC will pay less for bus fares.
The parliamentary opposition is, however, questioning the effectiveness of the new fare structure given the poor state of the JUTC.
More from Andrea Chisholm.
Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark in the House of Representatives on November 21.
Effective January 1st, 2024, the reduction in the regular fare from $100 to $70 and a reduction in the fare for children from $30 to $25 and for pensioners from $40 to $30.
4 months later,
effective April 1st of 2024, a further reduction in the regular fare from $70 to $50 and in the fare for children from $25 to $20.
The fare for pensioners will further decrease to $25. Now the parliamentary opposition has welcomed the move, but opposition spokesman on finance Julian Robinson says the JUTC fare reduction will have little effect.
The capacity of the JUTC right now is about 40% of what it should be. And because it is 40% of what it should be, the majority of the traveling public is forced to take the private passenger vehicles. So while every JUTC customer will welcome this, the reality is that many wait 2-3 hours for a bus on a daily basis, and because they have to get to work or school, they are forced to take a private passenger vehicle.
The finance minister did point out, however, that the JUTC is set to get 300 new buses over the next 3 years. 100 of that amount should arrive in the 2024-2025 fiscal year.
The 300 buses are a bit late in the game. They are late.
You notice all them talk to people. So Julian talk to him, but you have to listen again. Him say, them are get 300 buses, 24 days, in the next 3 years. Election going to run next year, 3 years. So when you talk now, you say, well, them are coming with 300 buses. That is three different fiscal year. So him could have tell say 1,000 a year for them and attack. You come in with the bus. What much you carrying for the fiscal year? That we are deal with. Because the next 2 years, then you tell me say it's just 100 each. You're not there for next year. So don't tell me about by the fiscal year. You're not there. So don't tell me it's a 300 bus. Tell me where you're carrying. Me tell you say them are general about the next 3 years or the next 5 years or the next this. Me no want to hear that. So when you hear that now, when you repeat it, but the government, you know, them have 300 bus. In the next 3 years, 3 years not come yet. 1 year is not even done yet. 1 year, not done yet. You have to listen to them good. But this is what him do. He try to catch people like the clock, him wicked. Then false. Then false come out. And tell they say, oh, you have to have press card. Forget the discount. He never said discount. I vote them that look, you know. Vote. Remember this, vote them that look. Local government. That's why them said December 2025. Because them feel if they can do this, they can win. Them have them. Uncle win and I know them close, them can win. You know them close. Yes. But they have not them winning and them close. Yes. See? But this is how dangerous too, you know, the guy like it. See me again. May I do something for him, you know, but may I do a send off for him too, you know. But see me again.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com.
The finance minister has kept his promise to request the services of international forensic experts to find those at the center of the multi-billion-dollar fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL.
Dr. Nigel Clark.
Get them set to find and care promise. He tell about a next firm and then carry a different firm. I hear them. Them not listen good neither, you know. Part of them deaf. Continue.
Gave the update on Wednesday at the 18th Investment and Capital Markets Conference hosted by the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Andrea Chisholm has the details.
The authorities have been determined to catch the masterminds and those responsible for the massive fraud at SSL.
People hear what them say? The authority determined to catch mastermind. So, oh, you not catch a mastermind and them walk every day and take back the company. Yes, you say that thing them attack. Them think a 9-day wonder. But tell you, hey, at the worst government is not the world.
Help has already been requested from the United States Federal Bureau of Investigations and other...
You hear that? From United States Bureau of Investigation. That was lie. This was lie. This is the same Nigel when I'm big up. And Holness. Eh? Two of them, sub-zero them, man. Sub-zero. Nigel and Holness are sub. Same people, sub-zero. Two of them, man. Response to the lie and the one of the thing, but them are going. See them there? Sub-zeros. See them there? Yeah, man. Very dangerous. Wanna see them? Yeah, man. Listen this.
International partners. And now, another update.
That I have already written, and as I said I would do on Monday, to seek international assistance with forensic auditors to ensure that the 13-year mystery can be unraveled. And we're not looking for handouts. We are prepared to pay for those resources with our own budgetary resources.
Dr.
So people, you see, when you hear what I'm saying, you want me to play something? Now I play back something. I'm going to listen with them. I tell you, them full of lie and full of shit. Now I'm tell you, hear what I'm saying? When them pay people out of government money, out of taxpayers' money. Andrew come tell me lie, you know. Again, you know, this, you know. Me now move that. Look here. Now I'll show you something more. I want to say, if you pick it up. Now
to
we
the banks and investors with misinformation. And I wonder what was the motive for that.
Yeah,
it was almost gleeful celebration.
The Prime Minister like his finance.
Yeah, what I say yes or no. Listen what the Prime Minister said. And I play back, I show no all them lie. Him tell us not even a cent. But yes, still Nigel Clark, they spend money. Taxpayers' money.
Minister Dr. Nigel Clark is adamant that those who are implicated in the fraud case must...
No more hear the Prime Minister. No more hear the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness has hit back at critics over the time he took to comment on the multi-million-dollar fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. For almost 2 weeks, the fraud has dominated headlines locally and across global media. But Mr. Holness said he only wanted to address the matter when he had received the facts. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has been facing backlash for his delay in commenting on the fraud case involving over 40 investors, including Sprint legend Usain Bolt. The opposition and other quarters of society have questioned whether or not the delayed response was in a bid to cover up information. But Mr. Holness says not so.
There was this query as to why I didn't jump out with a statement immediately. Simply because I have a duty that when I speak, the information that I provide must be unassailable.
So you say lie though. When him collect money from SSL, you know, man dangerous, you know. Continue.
And that means you have to take time to verify what we saw in the interim.
So how you verify something when you collect? Over how much million Jamaica? Eh? Shut down your thing with it and collect.
That some persons had a field day with misinformation. And I wonder what was the...
That a lie again. Film talk about misinformation, it was no misinformation. This is how the guy lie and them charge him feet.
The motive for that. It was almost gleeful celebration.
The Prime Minister, like his Finance Minister, Dr. Nigel Clark, is adamant that those who are implicated in the fraud case must be brought to book. He says an example must be set that crimes of this nature are not accepted in the country.
The government will not socialize any debt, and we will not socialize the failure of our banks to be prudential.
So I'm not socialize no debt, right? Let me go back to Nigel Clark now. Let me hear what him say now.
Clark adds that
is a serious country where if you defraud investors, you will be caught, you'll be brought before.
But there are opportunities.
The first opportunity is to demonstrate that Jamaica is a serious country where if you defraud investors, you will be caught, you'll be brought before the law, and you will be punished.
Another opportunity is to
Not even one, them punish. Not even one.
increase regulatory oversight. Under the new model, the role of the Bank of Jamaica BOJ will be expanded to include supervision of securities dealers, and the Financial Services Commission
Where will I say with the money? Where will I say with the money?
Andrea Chisholm has the details.
The authorities have been determined to catch the masterminds and those responsible for the massive fraud at SSL. Help has already been requested from the United States Federal Bureau of Investigations and other international partners. And now, another update.
That I have already written, and as I said I would do on Monday, to seek international assistance with forensic auditors to ensure that the 13-year mystery can be unraveled.
You must hear them to 13-year mystery. You hear? Them chop the money, man.
And we're not looking for handouts. We are prepared to pay for those resources with our own budgetary resources.
Dr.
So only say them not gonna pay 1 cent. But the finance minister come and tell you what pay to the own money. You see it? Eh? You understand? You hear this? You hear? So this is the line, me tell you, Angela, the line, this is the worst thing. I'm gonna move him and send him outside too, you know. That one, you know, I'm gonna do something for him now. Elijah. See? Let me ask you now again. Let me ask you again, Angel. You have a brethren named Usain Bolt. He hold the flag up high. And other people too. But you know, say if him did go out and just draft for the whole of the media houses, that it wouldn't say bad for Jamaica. But him a joke too. You know, say you know, could have with me. You have BS later, me a finger. Me no business. You couldn't have with me. None at all. It'd be like 10 million for the Cougar one time. Nightmare. You can't even put me. And I don't think I joke me I make. Remember, say me go for straight the criminal. Them were within the police, not the real police, them, but the criminal and the force. You know, where you take my back seat, you know. Where you come out for me and do all kind of things when me talk, you know. Remember, me not done nothing, you know. Remember, from 19, my brother, you know. And the criminal one, them me root up. Me root up enough for them too, you know. Yes, man. Fight against the criminality, man. How much years that? Eh? Soon 30, don't? Yes. Soon 30, like 26 years. Me never even start yet. I have to root up, I have to clean that, man. And then go take my back seat, what? Couple years ago, 2015. And then dog without teeth. No, man, they're not straight war, man. I mean that, man. I bet you never see me and chop on my thing, man. Straight war, but you talk about me have to clean up the thing, man. Me no do listen. Me couldn't be like Usain Bolt, them couldn't ramp with me. Them up there couldn't ramp with me. And they couldn't try to pick me. Because I tell them point blank, number one, I carry media, you call me. If me answer the word I media and then me tell them my mind. Yes. They will lobby some big thing on them thing, they make them looking at one background and think, I have to dig it out, you know. They said they go to prison to want to go, man. Yes, man. You see a sit down and they must sit down too quiet. And the Prime Minister, you will love that. Never one day yet. Come and condemn all your friend them. The Uno. The whole of Uno. No, come and condemn all the youth losing money and the rest of people them losing money. You know about that talk on it. When them talk, I want to, yeah, man, go on and talk on it. Eh? You can't know when them guilty or something, yeah? You understand? Just look how sticky finger them work. Andrew Holness can't treat nobody again. Yeah? Nobody. Are we on him, man? Are we on Uno, man? Are we on Uno, you know? Because we're not putting on none at all. We're not big friend. See? We're not put them none at all. I know, so we're not big friend. Not big friend with them. You see? But Andrew are the worst. These are the worst government in the history of the country. Yeah? Worst government. And all them do is go around and say, boom, bam, we look at Andrew Holness and we look at Mark Holden. And anybody want to put the two parties together, they, listen, both them are the same thing. And them are this and that, them for just go away. Two parties ain't the same thing. Yeah? Them to stop it now, man. Yeah, call the clubs are clubs. We don't have foolishness with them. Don't chat. No foolishness around here. Me don't chat. Yeah? Alright, yeah, my voice are coming. I tell you, some stay, man. I get warm, my voice, just take time and just go and come back, you know? Yes. Alright, my day, you know, I just go and do what I do. Get till later. When I know it go again. Till later. Alright, my day, yeah? Alright. Me out. Bless.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and do.
Original 40 says no, we not take rough up the cock up. From the other day, them face them a puff up. That they three lick up big and the unfair off up. If them flip like a fool and leave them get crushed up better. Shut your beat, now speak, you better hush up. Street furniture, everything's a get dust up. Limbs and shove, everything's a get brush up. When you see original Eastman, you must not fuck away. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to